Hello everyone, I'm Marina and it's Sakramel School. We haven't discussed nail plate alignment with the base coat for a while. In this video, I will show you 3 techniques. These are the nails I did for the masterclass on my Instagram account Marina Sakramel. So you can check it out there. These nails are 1.5 months old. Here I did a gel nail strengthening, so now I need to remove it thoroughly. I'm using a green carbide drill bit, working at the maximal speed, removing the coating up to a thin underlay. Believe it or not, but the removal stage is the key aspect of the proper alignment. My task is to even out the surface, so there are no bumps and the alignment goes smooth. I remove the lens. Now I push the cuticle with an orange stick, lifting it up. Here there is almost no cuticle, but lots of pterygium. For filing, I'm using a 180 grit file. Make sure to compare the lengths of the nails so that they are all equal. I'm fixing the shape. There will be a narrowed oval. I'm removing pterygium using a red flame drill bit, 0.23 in diameter, since the nail plate isn't deeply set, and my model's cuticle is dry and not spreading. So I'm doing the E-file manicure. I polish the lateral folds. Forward position. I process all the left sides. The speed is 15 to 17,000 RPM. Then I switch the rotation direction and process all the right sides. To remove all the hangnails and polish the cuticle, I'm using a red diamond sphere drill bit, 0.31 in diameter. Barely touching the nail. With no pressure, I polish all the hangnails and finish up the lateral folds. To finish up the manicure and make the cuticle shine, I apply some disinfectant spray and polish it with a silicone carbide drill bit. Here's the result. That's how it should look before the alignment, so that there are no leaks. I apply an acid-free primer to the natural nail plate for better bonding. First, let's choose the base coat consistency. The technique will depend on it. Liquid bases are great for a quick alignment, since they naturally form a correct architecture. But if you are a beginner, it's better to use thicker consistencies and camouflage bases. Due to its pigment, you will see how even the application is. I call this first technique Express 1, since it's done quickly with a liquid base coat. First, I moisturize the nail plate in 3 moves with a thin layer, so the future drop could flow over it. Then I put a drop up in the center part of the nail, near the cuticle, pulling it toward me and make 2 moves on the sides, on the right, on the left. Then I turn the hand over so the base coat could align. It takes a few seconds to form an even highlight. I move the finger up and down, so the material could spread evenly. To check the highlight, I need a round lamp. I roll the nail, and if the highlight is even, I can send it to cure. I think this technique is really quick and easy. But first, you need to practice a lot with thicker base coats, and only then move on to the liquid ones. I check if the highlight is even and send it to cure. Here's the result. I call this next technique a fur. Again, apply a thin layer over the entire nail plate. On this hand, there will be the alignment with the camouflage base coat. By the way, if the coating does not last long on your client, then I recommend curing the first thin layer and only then moving on to the alignment. I spread the material with a thin brush on the sides. There should be a small amount of it. So it's perfect to use a thin brush here. And now I pull all the excess from the tip to the cuticle zone and turn the nail over to form an even transverse arch. Pulling the material from the tip to the center. Don't keep the hand in this position for too long, so the material could not flow from the sides. Now check the highlight and send the nail to cure. This third technique is called zigzag. Again, moisturize the nail plate first in 3 moves, so that the drop could easily spread on top of it. Put the drop near the cuticle. Note that I smoothly pull it down to the free edge. Without getting too deep into the material. Now I make long zigzag moves on the right side. And then on the left one. Just a couple of moves with an original brush. And the surface is already even. But you'd better turn the nail over to make sure it's all perfect. Lower down the desk lamp to check the highlight. Here's the result. The highlights are even and the architecture is correct. All the nails are the same. You can see that the highlight is oval. That's what it should look like. And if it had been round, then it would have meant that there is too much material on the sides. And now we proceed with the design and the color coding. We have chosen this gorgeous coral shade for the left hand, and on the right hand there will be a design. So the hands will be different. I apply a non-tacky top coat so as not to waste time later. I apply a few colors on the palette: yellow, blue, red, and light green for outlining. I wipe off the tacky layer. Now let's paint some flowers, since it's summertime and we're in the mood for the pretty floral designs. Everyone can ace this design, even those who can't draw well. First, put the dots with a thin brush, and then pull them out a bit, so the petals look thinner. I apply some blue in the center and paint the leaves with the light green shade. We decided to paint different designs on the nails. On some nails the flowers will be near the cuticle, on other ones on the free edge, imitating French, so that the design is more complex. Now cure and apply a non-tacky top coat, aligning the nails. You can turn the hand over for the top coat to align. Actually, there are lots of alignment techniques. I can name at least 9, and the text should use those that are convenient for them, the ones that are easier and more effective. Here's the result. Write in the comments what you think about it. Would you go for the different designs? Or prefer the same one on both hands? I've tried wearing different designs, and I loved it, since you never get tired of it that way. Like the video, then give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification button. Success in your work! Bye bye!